Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. My understanding on that is, don't be a hypocrite and tell people not to sin when you're sinning yourself. So I try my best not to sin anymore. But I'm working on forgiveness. Forgiveness and love. The commandment is to love thy neighbour. If everyone went round and loved their neighbour and followed Jesus, the world would be a much better place. So don't be a hypocrite. When you judge other people, you need to look at yourself first. Work on yourself. Cut out the sin. Don't open doors for the enemy to come in. Like when you take drugs, be sober-minded, so then you can hear God when he talks to you and tells you to go left or right. Love your neighbour. The one that's a little bit harder to do is love your enemy and pray for those that persecute you. Because if you don't pray for those that persecute you or your enemy, you become like them and you're looking for revenge and you have hateful thoughts, you dwell on anger. So you must forgive and you must love. I spoke to a man today in Carsavine. It's an old man. He's been to like monasteries and to do with Buddhism, and every second word out of his mouth was a swear word. And every time I asked a question, he got angry with me. I spoke to him for about an hour and a half trying to promote Jesus and help him to be saved, but he didn't want to know. And the next time if I do see that man, I won't give him as much as my energy, because sometimes you can only do so much. If the person isn't receptive, then you have to move on to someone who does listen to you and does appreciate the wisdom and the love of God. So don't be a hypocrite. Look at yourself first. I'll read it again. Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote in thy brother's eye.